Hey loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since I last filmed a makeup video, and I remember how much I used to love filming makeup videos for you guys. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I do my no makeup look, and this is a makeup look that I do almost every single day. It's super quick, super easy, and all the products I'm going to be using today are also affordable, so I'm sure you can recreate this if you want to. If you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below, and also turn on your post notifications so you get notified anytime I have a new video up for you guys. So without any further ado, let's get right into this video. Sorry about the change in lighting. I love to use natural lighting when I'm filming videos, and in my opinion, natural lighting is the best lighting when it comes to makeup videos, so do bear with me. This is my face with absolutely no makeup yet. I've already done my skincare, and I went ahead to apply my moisturizer, and I used the Mugworth moisturizer, and I've been using this moisturizer for years and years, and I haven't switched yet because I don't see a need to. I've also gone in to apply some sunscreen because, as you can see, the sun is actually really hot today. I like to do my brows first before I go in and do any other thing. First of all, I like to set my brow hairs in place with some got2b gel to make sure that my brow hairs stay in place before I then go in and apply my brow pencil. So I'm just going to brush my brow hairs in place using a brow spoolie. This just sets your brows in place really nicely. I don't know if you can tell the difference between this brow and this brow, but if you have any other gel, I'm sure you can use it. Yes, you can also use lash glue if you have that, but today I'm going to be taking off my makeup a little bit early, so brow gel is just the best option. Hey guys, it's voiceover Terry taking over, and I'll be using the Davis brow pencil in the shade dark brown to first off outline the base of my brows. Then I'm going to use that to create the arch, after which I'm going to start to filling my brows, creating hair-like strokes with little to no pressure on the pencil. My left brow is done, so I'm going to move on to the right brow, and I'm going to do it off camera. I'm going to be taking my concealer brush from Avita Joseph and my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Chestnut. Starting first from directly underneath the arch of my brow, I'm going to conceal, and then I'm going to drag whatever excess I have to outline the base of my brow. Currently, the darkest shade in my Black Radiance contour palette is exactly my skin tone, so I'm going to use that to clean up the top parts of my brows, and this is to make sure that I've really gotten that shape on lockdown. I'm also not going to be using any foundation today, so I'm going to be blending whatever excess concealer I have underneath my brow down my lid, and this is just to prime my lid for any shadows or products that I'm going to be applying on that side. And I'm using my Deluxe crease brush from Real Techniques. And then I'm just going to be repeating the same thing on my other brow. Brow construction complete. I'm going to quickly move on to the face, starting off with my primer from Maybelline, and this is the Pore Eraser Primer. It's a silicone based primer and is an okay primer for everyday use. And I'm going to be concentrating the primer on areas of my face where I seemingly have larger pores. And guys, as you can see, this shade is literally my exact skin tone, so I'm going to be using that to conceal and kind of correct, conceal and correct underneath my eyes and other dark areas of my face, maybe some acne spots, dark marks. I'm going to be using this concealer to fix that. I do my best to keep my makeup routine as simple as possible, especially for everyday wear. I don't know if that makes sense, but I like to go for the whole clean girl aesthetic on a daily. I love the thickness and the consistency of this concealer, and it does blend out quite easily, so To highlight, I'm going to be using the same concealer that I used previously, and that's the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Chestnut. I'm going to be placing that in the inner corners of my eyes and also on the outer corners of my eyes. I'm going to place a little bit, as a reverse contour. I'm also going to place a little bit on the sides of my nose as well. I've noticed that you get the best results if you let your concealer just sit for a few minutes before you go in and blend it out with your beauty sponge. Alrighty, I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side of my face. I'm going to be moving on to the next step, which is setting the concealer using my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I think this is the shade medium. Hopefully it is. I'm going to leave all the products that I'm using in my description box down below. So for the exact names and shades of the products that I'm going to be using or have previously used, just in case you're my shade or just in case you're a shade darker or lighter, you're going to have a reference. And if by now you don't own a powder puff, what are you doing? We're moving to 2023, guys. A powder puff just makes everything better. It picks up all the excess powders. It kind of blurs out your skin. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I'm trying my best to explain it the best way, but powder puff solves global issues, guys. And I just used some peach blush. I'll leave the shade down below. To contour, I'm going to be using my full spectrum bronzer from CoverGirl, and it's in the shade Ebony. I'm going to be contouring my nose, my eye crease, and also the hollows of my cheeks as well, to create that high cheekbone structure, if possible. I'm going to be melting everything together, tying everything together with my setting spray from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is your airbrush setting spray. Hopefully you guys can still see the pencil that I'm holding, and this is my jet black pencil. I'm going to be using that to tight line the inner corners and the outer corners of my eyes. Last minute, I decided to add a tiny little wing at the outer corners of my eyes as well, right before I go in with my mascara. Before I then go in with my mascara, and I'm going to be using two mascaras. The first one is a volumizing mascara, and the second one is just to lengthen and kind of separate my lashes. Because I'm not going to be using any false lashes today, I want my natural lashes to pop as much as possible. Again, guys, if you miss anything, I'm going to leave it linked in my description box down below for you guys. Moving on to my lips, I'm going to be using the same dark brown pencil, and I'm going to use that to outline my lips on the top and the bottom parts of my lips, slightly overdrawing it a little. This dark brown pencil is almost perfect for my skin tone. I like to go dark when it comes to my lip liner. So overall, I used only 3 products. I'm going to be filling in the center of my lips using the Kitoku Velvet Matte Lipstick. And then I'm going to top it off with my Hydro Bomb Clear Lip Gloss from Revolution Beauty. And that just completes the whole look. Give or take, this look should take you 10 to 15 minutes max. I also went ahead to curl the ends of my braids, and it's giving what I needed it to give. And the whole look came together beautifully. No foundation, no lashes. This look is super easy to recreate. So tag me on Instagram if you guys recreate this. Let me know, and I'd love to see you guys. Also, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Like this video if you found it helpful. Share it with a friend or a loved one, and I'll definitely see you guys in my next video. But until then, bye bye.